did I say those steps? I meant this step.
Hello.
Hello.
I'm here now.
I want to tell you about a really funny thing that happened to me the other day. Everybody grab a seat, grab some carpet. How you doing?
Good.
Do you guys like eating food?
Yeah.
I really like eating food. This is why I got a job where I wear a robe, where people can't see how big I get because I eat so much food. But I was at a restaurant the other day with my wife, Sarah, and it's this amazing Indian restaurant here in town. We'd never been there. It was delicious. It was so delicious. Oh, I just kept eating and eating and eating. You ever do that where you just keep eating and eating and eating?
I was at a diner one time.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Did you eat a lot?
Yes,
I love to eat.
French fries.
French fries. They didn't have any French fries at this Indian restaurant, but what they had was incredible Indian food. It's the one right down there on South Fullerton, right at the corner of Bloomfield Avenue. I highly recommend it. But at the end of the meal, they brought out a bowl with a little thing in it that looked just like this.
Was it right?
And I thought, that looks delicious. I can keep eating. It's like a dessert. And I didn't even order it. I was so impressed they were just going to give it to us. And so I grabbed it and I started to take a bite of it like this. And the server saw me and goes, "No, don't do that. You're not supposed to eat that." I thought it was food. I mean, I was hungry. And he came out and he poured some water on it like this. Now I can't make it happen. You all know what it was?
A cotton ball?
Well, it turned into something like this. It grew and it grew and it grew. And then, look over that little thing. There should be a little towel in there. Do you see it?
Yeah.
Can you hand that to me? And then, see, I'm acting this out. This little ball grew into a big thing like this, and then I unrolled it, and it became a napkin. And I almost ate it. I'm so glad he saw me and caught me and kept me from doing that. And my wife was laughing at me. And I had to I couldn't even eat it. It's amazing how much bigger it got. One time, Jesus was with his friends, just like a bunch of you, like we are here right today.
Yeah.
And they were out in a place way far away from any restaurants or any grocery stores or any kitchens.
So what did they eat?
That's exactly the question. Nothing. They had nothing to eat except for, and there were like, I don't know, 5,000, actually more than 5,000. There were 5,000 men. We don't even know how many children were there, but probably lots of kids, lots of women.
Berries to eat?
They didn't have any berries. It was so dry there. And Jesus, all they had, he said, "What do you have?" And they said, "All we have are 3 little pieces of bread and a couple of little fish. We can't feed all these people." And he goes, "Don't worry about it. Everybody sit down like you're sitting here." And then he said, he took the 3 breads and the 2 fishes, and he gave thanks for them, and he started breaking them into pieces, and he told his disciples, "Take these few little pieces of bread and these few little fish pieces and hand them out to all those thousands of people." And do you think it was enough?
Yeah. Was there extras?
There was extra. You know the story, don't you, huh?
No.
Oh, yeah. Not only was there enough, there was more than enough, even though it didn't seem like there was any possible way. It went from this to this and even more. The food just kept getting bigger and bigger. And somehow, with God's love, there's always enough. And not just for us. There's so much love, we get to share it too. So when they had their dinner that night in the middle of nowhere with what seemed like not enough food, Jesus, when he broke the bread and handed it to them, somehow gave them enough that they were filled and satisfied and they could share with people around them. So the story really reminds us that with God, there's always not just enough, but more than enough, as long as we trust God with our whole hearts. Okay? Can you bow your heads and do a repeat after me prayer really loudly? Dear God, thank you for food, and thank you for there being enough and more than enough. We love you. Sunday school now.
Go to